So hey MVC, our recording failed actually this morning, so this is after our morning of prayer. But I just want to give you kind of the word that God gave us for this morning as we came into His presence together. So you would have that, and if you weren't able to make it this morning, you could kind of jump in with us, join in, and pray. And so. Basically, here's the idea, the picture that God gave us. If you were a warrior and you identified yourself as a warrior, and you had armor, and you had the helmet, and you had like the shield, and you had the sword, I mean, you just looked the part. You dressed up for battle. You had all you need to fight, but you never ever fought a battle. That would be ridiculous. You actually wouldn't be a warrior. You just be dressed like a warrior. And the reason I think that God gave us that picture is because this is our battlefield. It's prayer. And so the one way that God invites us in to do battle is to pray. And Ephesians 6 tells us that we're in a battle. We're in a struggle against the powers, it says, of the present darkness, spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places. And God has dressed us for battle. He has given us armor. He has given us weapons. He's given us truth. He's given us righteousness. He's given us the gospel of peace. He's given us faith. It's a gift from Him. We have salvation. We have the Word of God, and we're to go into battle dressed up and ready to go. And so the one way then it says to do battle is to pray, and to pray at all times in the Spirit. So in the Spirit, letting the Spirit guide our prayer with all prayer and supplication. To that end, keep alert with all perseverance, making supplication for all the saints, making prayers for God's people, which is what we're doing here. We're doing battle for all of MVC. That's what we're going to be gathering to do each morning. I want to invite you to participate in that from home today as best as you can, to pray for God's healing work, for His whole making work in our lives. And this is why it says, and also for me, that words may be given to me in opening my mouth boldly to proclaim the mystery of the gospel, for which I am an ambassador in chains, that I might declare it boldly as I ought to speak. And here's the picture. Yes, we are doing battle at this time, this week, for our church, but the end result of that is not just that we can be better looking people, that we can be free from our anxiety, free from our wounds, but free from sin. But the goal is so that in that freedom, the gospel would go forward in the world, that we could boldly proclaim who Jesus is with our words and with our life, and so that others may know Him. So your prayers today absolutely matter. Please join us and pray. Please join us tomorrow here in the morning. Thank you, church.